Yeah, well, g'day. Whatever. This is one of these rants that you won't see too often because I don't make them very often. Right there is a sad plant. By the end of this rant, it will look happy. It's a happy plant. It's one of those times of the year where you're always getting the sinus problems. Coming into spring, we're getting all these bloody pollens and shit. And, for one who doesn't take medications for basically anything apart from what I prescribe myself, well then, sometimes I get some sinus issues. So if I start having another sneezing fit, as I just went through to get here, and coughed up and spat out a lot of phlegmy sort of, well, just mucusy shit. One thing I do to ensure that I don't have a great deal of problems is I don't eat mammal flesh, and I don't consume dairy. And while I say that, I'm a hypocrite, of course, because I don't drink milk. I will not drink coffee that has milk put in it, but there are certain foods that taste so much better with cheese or with pretty sure it's just that curdled mammary glands that comes from mammals like us, like pigs and cats and rats and mice and dogs and horses and sheep. Did I say pigs? Yeah, I think so. And also cows and giraffes, elephants. But for some particular reason, the human species has decided that we just want to isolate the mammary gland secretions from one species, and that's the bovine species, the cows, the cattle, which coincidentally is also the name that how should we say, we can't just come out and say Jews, because that would be just prejudiced and anti-Semitic and stuff. So we can't say the Jews, but what we can say is the chosen people, since the prince of this world, or the god of this world, has his chosen people. We can just call them the chosen ones. So instead of calling them the juicy ones or the Semites, even though they'll be the last ones to, or the first ones to admit they're not even Semites anyway. They love coming up with terms to make us look bad because we're anti-Semitic shit. Anyway, today is a celebratory day, so I'm gonna drink a red wine, and I will take the long path around on this because lately I have been seeing certain either religious people or anti-religious people. See, I'm not a religious people. I'm not even a religious person. I'm not religious about anything. if I have a nice red wine, and it's okay, it's not great, but the thing that you have to understand when it comes to Jesus the Christ and his teachings, because this is one of the biggest misgivings from both sides. The atheists will say, ooh, you're drinking blood, you know, like you're drinking bloody adrenochrome. On my drive home from work today, I was just, it's so much going through my head about adrenochrome, but of course there's no time to put that into this video. Adrenochrome being the blood of highly scared. There's a much better word. I just can't think of it. I don't want to think of it because that's not the world I live in. The blood that the Christ is talking about is the fruit of the vine and work of human hands. For us, it should become our drink. Wow. It's strong. I'm normally just drinking beer, but what he means by that is the living Mother Earth. Now just think of that word, mother, matter. If it matters, so the matter of the earth is the mother, and what the mother is the living womb who gives us our breath, our flesh, our bodies, our bones, our strength, our everything. Up over there, who is almost setting, but you can't see it because the mother has put up a veil of clouds of her own breath, her blood, which is water. So for the moment, we cannot see it. Doesn't mean it's not there, just because you can't see it. That's something I think a lot of people have problems with. Because just because the sun does set, which is it is in the process of doing, it doesn't mean it's actually setting or going beneath anything. It just means we can't see it. And it also means, by association, that the molecules in the air can't see it. And because of that, they stop fluorescing just as the things within our eyes stop fluorescing or seeing the light, and that's why it will be dark to our appearance. I've totally lost track of what I actually wanted to talk about in the first place, but it is all related, so if I bear with me, and you can bear with me for long enough, it will come back. And lo and behold, I have no fucking idea what I'm talking about. Absolutely none. Hang on. When I look at that lucky plan, it will come back to me, because what I did before I even started the process of this rant was I watered it. Right, yeah. So the thing is, I could sit here and rant all night and day and night, all day and night. But what I'm trying to make a point about is yeah, though I have to work to pay the rent, to live in a place like this, I'm well aware of my situation. I've been in the utter dumps where it's not even worth worrying about. What I'm trying to get across is that there is a plan. That's a big plan. It's very big. It probably sucks to most people. It sucks to me as well. I mean, yeah, that's not what I asked for. It's just what happens. And the fact is, there's a massive plan that extends far beyond my life, your life, your children's life, your grandchildren's life. It extends to generations that haven't even been imagined, not even the sparkle in the eye of us here now. But this long-term plan is going to live for thousands of years above and beyond us. So what better? What better could you conceive of? Like, I can't think of a single thing. I can't think of a single thing that could be better than the things you can leave to your... What is the word for the opposite of ancestors? They haven't even given us a word for the opposite of ancestors. We have ancestors, and fair enough, it's good to respect and acknowledge them, but I'll Google this later. Our ancestors respect. Our descendants, that's the word they use. Descend. They're going down. I don't like that for 1 second. I want to see my ascendants rising up. My children finding wives and husbands and rising up and ascending, not descending. They're not descendant. They're my ascendants. There's something I'm making better. But where do you ever hear that? In the English language. Or the way we live our lives. Who are your ascendants? You know who you've descended from. Are you going down? You've ascended from your ancestors. We are going up. And this isn't even the purpose I was trying to make this video about. The purpose of this video I was trying to make about we'll have to wait for another day, because there's only so much truth you can give at one time. What you have to realize is you are not a descendant from anybody. You're an ascendant. You are rising up, and we are rising up. Oh God. Now everything comes back to me, but I will say this for another time. Rising up in the kingdom of Alimaroa. Oh yeah. The kingdom of Alimaroa is open to every single person who is waking up out of the bullshit of being a citizen of the corporation, a corpse dead end. We are the living children of the Mother Earth. The kingdom of Olimaroa. It can't be stopped. It's in progress. It is coming, and it is inevitable, because you know that bad shit is happening, and for everything that happens there is an equal and opposite. Olimaroa is the positive side. It is inevitable. It doesn't matter. In fact, it helps. The more negativity, the more bullshit that they pump into the pro-vax, wear your face mask, the world's about to end, climate's killing us, the stuff that God give us, the more they pump that crap into the dark side, the more it illuminates the light side. So it's inevitable. It is inevitable. And I will be back very soon to talk about more of the kingdom of Olimaroa, which is here for sanity, prosperity, and the well-being of all, to remove the stress that the spinning spaceball brigade have inflicted upon us. We're not going away. We're here to stay. And this is just the beginning.